One shot. That's all it takes. Once she was a hero, praised and admired until the system she protected turned its back on her. Now she hunts from the shadows, a sniper so precise even All For One took notice. And soon, Lady Nagant could be making her move in My Hero Ultra Rumble. With her deadly range, rifle quirk, and assassin instincts, she might just redefine what it means to be a shooter. Today we'll be talking about how she could completely change the game when she's released, but before that make sure to subscribe if you enjoy breakdown videos like this, and let me know down in the comments which characters you'd like to see these kind of breakdowns for next, and with that said, let's jump into it. Lady Nagant has been one of the most requested characters for My Hero Ultra Rumble from the very beginning, and fans knew in their hearts this was a long shot because of the insane amount of characters that looked to be ahead of her, and the 2-month gaps between new character releases. But now it looks like Lady Nagant's fate has changed, and she's one of the many things currently in active development. Evidence of her was found in the data a few seasons ago, and now with the recent reveal that she will be one of the new characters added to My Heroes All's Justice, it's pretty much confirmed since both games are produced by the same development studio. But Lady Nagant is far from just another character released in Ultra Rumble, and if the dev team incorporates all of her known abilities into her design, then I believe she could end up being one of the most dominant characters ever added to the game. So for anyone new to the game, the main factors for any character in Ultra Rumble are their role type, their 3 quirk skills, their special action, and now their tuning skills. Each of these factors play a role in shaping how a character not only plays, but how they fit into the current roster. And to understand how Lady Nagant can potentially fit, we have to break down what all she can do. Real name, Kana Susumi. Trained by the Hero Public Safety Commission to eliminate villains and corrupt heroes using her quirk rifle that allows her to extend a rifle from her right elbow. She uses bullets made from her own hair that she can mold like putty and harden to create various types of bullets like hollow points or curving bullets. Emphasis on curving bullets. She can form a sniper scope for her rifle and increases the velocity of her shots by increasing her power output, with the added drawback of causing her gun to jam. She has insane marksmanship and can hit targets up to 3 kilometers away. Her second quirk is Airwalk, which was given to her by All For One, which allows her to move freely through the air as if she's walking or standing on invisible platforms. This gives her a great way to gain positioning and allows her to chase targets. Now think about what I just said. This insane sniper will have the ability to just walk and stand on air. Now that we cover who she is and what she does, we can look at her potential role type and how her abilities can work in the game. There are 5 different roles in the game that are based on damage, mobility, defense, reload speed, and team support. And I think one of these can be X'd out right off the bat, and that's the support role. Typically this role is reserved for characters whose special action either does something for their teammates like reviving them if they go down, or healing them, and while there are a few characters in other roles that have a similar trait to their special actions, they excel more in other areas that seem to dictate their role typing. Characters can have dual functioning special actions or one that includes a passive effect like Ida's ability to wall run, but typically they're used for a simple attack for small quick damage, team support, or mobility. And since one of her main abilities comes from her second quirk Airwalk, I say it's pretty likely that her special action will be used for mobility. But with support off the table, that leaves 4 other options. And honestly, a case can be made for any of them because the devs aren't super particular about role restrictions, and it's not uncommon to see rapids with insane damage or strikes with great mobility. We currently have an overabundance of strike characters in the game, which seems to be the default role for most new releases, but rapids aren't too far behind, and she could fit into either one because I'm sure her damage output will be among the best we've ever seen, and she won't lack for mobility thanks to Airwalk. Assaults usually come with defensive or armored skills, so it's possible she can have armor on some of her shooting skills, and as a shooter she would benefit a lot from having short reload times, so making her a technical type could work as well. For all you would-be Nagant mains, what role are you hoping to see for her when she makes it in? Every character comes with 3 different skills that serve as their basic attacks with an alpha, beta, and gamma. Alpha typically serves as the primary attack, so this will likely be her standard ranged attack, where she can target and shoot enemies with a straight shot that may have the ability to be charged to extend her range, similar to Assault Deku's crouching shot, but I'm confident her range will far exceed Deku's. Being able to hit people from long distances is a huge advantage to have in a battle royale because it allows you to be in on the action without having to be in the middle of it. So essentially she'll be like a better version of Momo, who benefits a lot from positioning and planning ahead, but she struggles when it comes to getting out of chaotic situations. But for Lady Nagant, since she'll have the ability to airwalk, she'll be able to get out of those situations when things get too hot. She's shown to have her rifle jam when she charges up an overpowered shot for maximum output, but we've slowly seen the developers move away from adding drawbacks to quirks in the game, with One For All Deku being a prime example, since he can use gear shift with no drawbacks whatsoever, where characters like Ida and Dinky still suffer from overextending their quirk abilities. For her beta, I think we could see something similar to the attack she does in the All's Justice trailer, where she shoots a triple burst shot of what looks to be curving bullets. And something I forgot to mention when speaking about her alpha, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lock-on feature included with one of her skills, because that's something that's both fitting for her character and is already present in the game with Tech Dinky. And again, because sniping is literally what she's all about, I'm sure her lock-on range will exceed Dinky's, which is crazy. But if she can actually lock on the enemies and then shoot curving bullets with her beta, then not even breaking line of sight will be a reliable way to escape her. Now for her Gamma, the devs are going to have to get in the lab and get creative and cook something up, because with her ability to make different types of bullets and shoot at different velocities, there's quite a bit for them to work with. Depending on how they implement her airwalk, she might benefit from a skill that doubles as a mobility technique that gives her vertical or dashing mobility that helps with covering or creating distance or getting up high a bit faster. I can also see them doing something with like trick shots that can ricochet and hit multiple targets or something, but I do have faith they can cook up something both fitting for her character and functional in the game. I won't speculate much on how her tuning skills could work, because that's one area where the devs can just make up anything they want for the most part. But I would go on a limb and say that her special tuning, no matter her role, will likely give characters some form of airwalk. This could be something as simple as the option to do a second jump while in the air, which alone would be a game changer, or maybe you can get airwalk for a limited time if you melee or down an enemy. For her base tuning effect, my only hope is that it's actually functional and isn't another beta damage boost, because I think we're good on those for now. Ultimately, I believe Lady Nagant will be a lot more fun to use in My Hero Ultra Rumble vs All's Justice, simply because of the open world nature of the game. But I am not looking forward to seeing the lobbies filled with Nagant players camping all over the map day one when she drops. I'm always happy to see players get the characters they've been begging for to be added to the game, but this is definitely going to be a double-edged sword. It's also unclear if she'll be labeled as a villain or a hero in the game, because while she initially appeared as a villain, she's since reformed, and currently in All's Justice, she's listed as other, so we might even see a new category added to the game when she arrives. We don't know when Lady Nagant will officially be revealed for release in Ultra Rumble, but we do know as of right now, that window looks to be within at least a season or two. But during development, things can always change, so don't psych yourselves out too much that she's coming next season. But definitely stay tuned, because she's not too far away. I had a lot of fun putting this together, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well, and as usual, I like to know what you're thinking down below. How do you think Lady Nagant will fit in Ultra Rumble, and when do you think she'll be released? Let me know down below, and make sure to drop a like and subscribe to support the channel and lock in, because I drop new videos every week. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.